directing has always been my main thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
if I want to be better as a director, I need to allow a cinematographer whose whole passion is cinematography
Yeah.
to like let them like take the wheel. I have a shot list. I know what it needs to look like. I have everything, but you got to be able to give it to people who are better than you in certain
Yeah.
things. If you want it to look better, and obviously still some things I like to do, I will always feel like I feel like most things that I do, and edit too. You mentioned editing. That's a huge thing. I'm like, I won't color it anymore or grade it because I'm not very good at that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
in terms of editing and chopping it up, I couldn't even imagine passing that off to somebody else. Like, they don't know what I'm looking for,
See, yeah, and I'm thank you for saying that because I don't know if it's probably because we're not at that stage yet, but
Yeah.
like when you direct it, you know what I mean? You have to get the right editor. And I think that's why Tarantino, Scorsese, they have someone that only them they work with. And if you hear how they talk right in interviews, they sit with them. It's not like they say,
Oh yeah.
send me the cut. They sit with them. And that's a sign that they don't have maybe the expertise to know how to put it all together, but they're
Yeah.
telling them like, remember that shot, put it in this area. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's the
Followed
vision
up with
needs to
this
be,
and then this. Yeah.
and you get an editor that respects that, and you're making magic because the last thing you want is an editor to be like, let me do my stuff, walk out of the room. You want them to be like, no, I need to listen to what, because at the end of the day, they're creative, but to a certain extent, you want to listen to what the director's saying, the vision, what he had in mind.
Yeah, because at that point, then it becomes like like there's a lot of different stages. Like when you start out writing something, it kind of like, unless you are the writer, director, whatever, like that's like the writer's thing. It's like, oh, this is my story. Once the director gets his hands on it, dude, it's probably not going to be at all what you envisioned or what you thought. And if you send your stuff off to an editor, then that film is taking to a third stage of somewhere completely different, where now
Yeah.
it's not even what you did. And like, I see it a lot in music videos. Like there's a ton of music video directors, I just consider them videographers, who they'll shoot some stuff. They have no composition, no shot, no nothing. And then they send it off to an editor who makes it look really cool and like world story with all these effects, and it looks neat. But they're like, yeah, I directed this. It's like, dude, I can't even tell what you shot. It's just a bunch of effects and edits. It's like, if anything, I want to know who edited this thing. He did a sick job.